I kept it to myself pretty much, but you know, I'm thinking of telling one of my best friends. Obviously, I would have to tell my partner and my parents, and I should probably tell like that guy who got me pregnant. Like I just don't know what to do, and I kind of like my attitude. I mean, I'm gonna tell my best friend either way, but like my attitude is like, you know, if I do end up having the abortion, like, you know, maybe I'll just tell my partner at a later time. I don't think I would tell my parents at all, and I don't have to tell that other guy at all either.
Okay, if you were to tell your partner, how would that make you feel?
Um, it made me feel really like sad and maybe like ashamed because, you know, I know that like she would be just so like I know she would be really upset because like I said, like, you know, we had obviously plans for the future. We had talked about adopting a few kids, and she is pretty good with kids. And I know she would want to have kids, like I said, in like a decade, but we're totally not there yet. And I don't know, like, if she would want me to have an abortion. Like, I like don't know how that would really affect our whole relationship. And I would just kind of, like I said, feel like ashamed that, like, you know, it's like almost right away, like, I went out and did something with someone else, and, you know, I know I have, like, consequences of that.
Are you more so embarrassed at the concept that you would tell your girlfriend or your partner that something happened while you were single and this is the consequence? Or are you more so embarrassed at the fact that this whole thing happened and this is what you have to deal with and you might not have her as a support system?
I think it's, like, more the second one, because, like I said, like, even if I was to have an abortion, I feel like at some point I would have to tell her, because like I tell her almost everything that, like, you know, happens, and I feel like that would be like a bigger part of my life, and I would definitely probably want to tell her, just because like I said, I tell her everything, and I feel like after a while, like I don't know if she would ever find out I was with someone else, so I feel like if anything was to ever happen, like I would want her to find out from me. It's just that I know it's gonna cause her a bit of pain, and
Okay.
like it's just gonna be a really tough situation to deal with.
Okay. What would change the outcomes of this situation that you would feel less ashamed of yourself?
I guess, like, honestly, I don't know. Like I guess like if I wasn't pregnant and like having to deal like I said, like now I have to make some really serious life decisions, and you know, if it was just like, hey, you know, when we were broke up, I did something really stupid. I'm sorry. You know, it's one thing compared to being like, hey, I did something really stupid, and now like I have something very serious to think about.
Okay. What other options have you thought about besides, of course, bringing in this unborn child or just eliminating it ultimately?
Um, I kind of considered adoption, but I know the type of person that I am. I'm very much all or nothing. I feel like it would be very difficult for me to go through bringing a child into this world and not having it. And also, I feel like if I was to do an adoption, I feel like I said, I feel like that guy would definitely find out. Like, he sees me every once in a while. Like, he's not like a complete and utter stranger, and that would just, I don't even know how I would even tell him. Like, I don't really know him.
Okay. Have you thought about when you would tell your best friend?
I feel like I would tell my best friend, I'm probably going to tell her kind of a little bit after this, like a day or two, when I'm starting to really, like, find out what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And like I said, you know, she'll support me no matter what. She'll support me if I get back together with my girlfriend. She'll support me if I decide to be a single mom. She'll support me if I decide to be alone or not have a child. Like, no matter what, she's always there for me.
Okay. Do you think your partner would also be embarrassed at the fact that you did this, or how would that benefit you guys?
Yeah,
benefit you?
I think like it would. I don't know if she'd be like. I think she kind of would be embarrassed that, like, you know, I know especially like she does have one or two other friends, like they'd be like, your girlfriend got pregnant, you know, and I don't I don't think it would benefit us now because, like I said, we're so young and wouldn't really want to have kids now. Like we're not in that place, so like I don't know how it would benefit us. I mean, if anything, like if we were to stay together and have a kid, like I guess that would be a very nice thing to have. Like is a family like that. And that's something that we had always wanted. It's just that we weren't considering this right now. Like we were considering it in about like a decade.
Okay. I'm sensing that you're having fear of judgment from not only your girlfriend but also your girlfriend's friends and what people would think about you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't want them to think like I'm the type of girl that, like I said, like I was out cheating on her or like I said, like I don't want them to say, well, oh, she got pregnant very young and things like that. And I know that there's like nothing to be ashamed of. I know a lot of people go through it, but there's still some people that like always judge.
Okay. If you could prioritize this in a way, whatever is most important to you, what would be most important?
I guess like trying to find a solution that will make me like the most content out of this whole situation.